Now, there is a multitude of strategies when it comes to setting up ad campaigns to make money with media buying. Now, the beauty of this is you can learn from certain individuals in different spaces and apply these methods for your own business at a given point in time. Now, every strategy is solely reliant on unit economics, product market fit, and ultimately the inventory in stock and what is the overall objective with the founder. Now, campaign setup to campaign setup, Meta offers a multitude of scenarios to reach your audience, right? We have our broad campaign, no targeting. We have our C or Advantage Plus shopping campaign. We even have our DABA campaign sending traffic to collection, so on and so forth. We have collection ads, so on and so forth. So there are different scenarios, retargeting campaigns. There are different methodologies depending on your dependent outcome, right? If we are strapped for inventory, we need to sell this inventory at a certain price point, then you might introduce cost caps. If you don't really care about the overall volume, you just want to sell this product at a profit, right? Introducing cost caps into a mix, so on and so forth. So I say this to say, if I were to lay the foundations, I'm getting started with the brand, and I'm very limited on ad spend. Well, traditionally, I want to reach new audiences. I want to reach new ideal customer profiles who have never bought from my company, who've never heard about my brand. So what is the best way to grow my top of funnel base without having to spend a ton of money on CPMs and even a ton of money on external variables like raising more capital on interest-based targeting, right? Trying to be super targeted. When in reality, if you focus on going fully broad, making better creatives that does your targeting, you're going to see cheaper CPMs at scale. So with that being said, let's dive into specifics. How can we bridge the gap to really introduce top of funnel customers into our ecosystem? Well, the methodology before Meta updates, across the board with every portfolio brand, this is our evergreen campaign that runs year round. These are what SKUs that are evergreen. Now, the purpose of this is that we wanted an evergreen campaign that can run, that can funnel in traffic, and ultimately that does a great job of just capturing top of funnel broad audiences, right? That's the focus. When you have establishment of a campaign that runs year round that's constantly prospecting, you have the luxury and you have the freedom now to diversify into Advantage Plus, even DABA, even a bit of maybe collection ads, so on and so forth. So you have room to now go middle funnel, bottom of the funnel, even expand to Google Ads when you have a prospecting campaign that runs year round. So budget was set at the campaign level via CBO. We had a main winners ad set, and then we had two ad sets that mainly were our testing ad sets where we're just trying to test different ideal customer profiles. For example, we might have male. We might hit male that are ages 25 to 45 in this demographic. Then we might have women that are aged 25 to 45 in that category. So we had concept. In the ad set, we have one concept, and then for every concept, we had two additional variations. And then as you can see here, this was the format. We'd run this as a test. If it's within KPI, within 5 to 7 days, we keep this running and look to increase budget by 20% every other day. If it's out of KPI, we turn it off and then we relaunch with new creatives. But majority of our targeting was done with the creative level. We'd start with statics, then build to GIFs, then build to UGC. Now, with Meta updates and changes to the algorithm, that same structure is still applied to this day. It's just the ads itself are set at the ad level. Instead of being set at the ad set level, if you want to turn off an ad, if you want to turn on an ad, if you want to scale an ad, that is done at the ad level. So we have our scale velocity testing campaign. This is set at the ad set. It's literally just one ad set, broad, no targeting. And then from there, at the ad level, that's where we have basically the ad set is moved from the ad set level to now the ad level. So essentially your features where you had creative and you had, like, for example, this might be ad set 1 or creative number 1, concept number 1. And then from there you have your 1 OG concept 2 variations. Concept number 2, you have creative ABC. Concept number 3, creative ABC, right? So that's the method that is featured now with these updates. It's how to maneuver this. It's everything is simplified. I would say this structure mimics Advantage Plus, because Advantage Plus, you only have one ad set and then you have all your ads in that ad set. So Meta's pretty much updating their algorithms to kind of move towards the direction of simplifying total ad account. And it's mainly just getting your time back to focus on, okay, how can we optimize the assets that are targeting these users, which is creative optimization. So I say this to say, when you focus on creatives, you focus on output, you focus on customer demographic, that is really what's going to allow you to scale your ad spend. It's really tied to the amount of concepts you're producing week over week. How profitable are those concepts? So in reality, if I were to come into any business and I'm trying to optimize for pure profit, well, instead of trying to lower my CPA, which is way harder, it's way easier to raise my AOV. So I will look to, of course, raise our product price and possibly do that with a variety of bundles, a variety of collection SKUs, so on and so forth, and expand the funnel. So when I apply this theory on trying to raise the AOV, I couple that with our creative flywheel, right? I have the ability to produce 5 to 10 concepts a week, 15 to up to 30, 35 ads a week with volume. Now, I'm not saying you need this ton of volume, but in an ideal scenario, if you're able to constantly test new ideal customer profiles, expand your funnel, expand the product line, and you have a product that runs year round, this setup is for you because you have a prospecting campaign that runs year round. That is the goal, that is the objective. Then you can diversify into more different campaign structures. But if I were to get started and I want to prospect, I would look to create offers that are evergreen, gross margin above 75%, and I would look to have the creative flywheel system in place so that I can apply it to this campaign structure. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're looking to get set up for an exit, you're tired of getting burned by ad agencies, you can check out scalevelocity.io. You can read my free 30-page protocol. And if you want to skip the phase of you getting burned by ad agencies, you can book a call down below and speak directly with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.